It's a time of year for giving, and the Bedford Fire Department is asking for your generosity to help one of its own.
A 21-year-old volunteer firefighter who's been with the department for 3 years was recently told by doctors he has cancer. WSLS 10's Christina Craig learns it's a long road ahead to recovery and thousands of dollars in medical bills.
In times of need, it's a brotherhood that grows stronger. This time, it's saving one of their own.
Can I send off my stuff and see if I'm a match like right now?
Eager to help, Brandon Crouch and the entire crew at the Bedford Fire Department have tested to see if they're a blood match. Just weeks ago, 21-year-old volunteer firefighter Denver Odd was diagnosed with myelodysplastic syndrome, cancer of the blood.
I knew something was wrong. I just didn't think it was that drastic.
Just anybody at that young age getting cancer is kind of like, well, you know, how does this happen?
Now he's been pulled from active duty on doctor's orders for the sake of his health. Instead of going to fires, he's doing the paperwork and managing calls.
I want to get back here as soon as possible and start running calls again.
But before he's back in action, Odd has a long and pricey road to recovery ahead.
Well, I spent probably 4 hours at the doctor's office yesterday. And when I was doing the chemo, I was up there every single day for probably 3 hours, and I had to get a platelet transfusion yesterday.
Odd already started chemo and luckily found a successful blood donor. Now he's waiting for a bone marrow and stem cell transplant that could run him $1.4 million. And the list of doctor's appointments go on.
Everybody's pulling for him, and we want him to get his help and come back. He's a tremendous asset to the department.
Odd is keeping optimistic. Despite what doctors may believe, he says firefighting is in his blood. He's hoping to get back to work where he can help others in a fiery situation sooner than later.
I guess if I was in there and I couldn't get out, I guess I want somebody to come get me too.
But first, he needs a little bit of that help returned to him so he can get back in action. In Bedford, Christina Craig, WSLS 10.